All right, we're live. First half offense looks incredible. Russ is cooking. 21 to 27, 257, 2 touchdowns a pick, 27 points. Boswell, he's been money, of course. 27 points. Defense just got to lock in the second half. And honestly, the defense, we can't count 7 points against them. Bengals have 21, but 7 of it was due to the bullshit no penalty call on the Russ pick to Pickens, slant over the middle. So, should really be 14. Still, that's not amazing. 14 points and a half. That's not what you want to be giving up as a defense. But, they've had their moments. TJ Watt looked like TJ Watt for a second out there with the strip sack. Clutch play. Just as the Bengals were driving, the Bengals have strung together a few pretty good drives. There's been moments the defense has looked like Swiss cheese, but right there, the clutch moment by TJ Watt, that's what we've been talking about. There's timely moments that you can attribute to this defense. There are positives. So there were some good things. The Cam Hayward, huge hit in the backfield down at the goal line. I think the Bengals ended up scoring on that drive anyway, but still, there's still moments from this defense. 14 points, not optimal though. You times that by 2, that's 28 points in the game. That's not what you want to be doing as a defense, but you also got to give credit to the Bengals and their offense and Joe Burrow because he's playing good. He's extending the play. He's improvising. So not only do you get the typical Joe Burrow stuff where he could get the ball out quick and whenever he's cleaning the pocket, operate like an elite quarterback, but he's even doing some next level stuff by stepping up in the pocket, getting outside the pocket, throwing it downfield, making it hard on our secondary, making it hard on our cornerback. So, I think overall, I can't complain. We're up going into half. 27-21. We're up 6 points. I'll take it. Offense is playing lights out. This is what we expected the offense to be. This is, I feel like, the offense in full fruition right now. Russ cooking, just having total command, total control of this offense. We got the ground and pound going, too, with Najee. Jalen's getting his yards. Cordell Patterson's doing some nice things, not only in the run game, but we're getting him involved in the passing game, too. And that's what I've been looking forward to with Cordell Patterson once he got healthy. I feel like we're actually utilizing him right. Still no Mike Williams sightings out there. He's out there getting snaps, but we're not featuring him or targeting him at all. But 257 for us. Let me check. What's our total yards of offense? It's got to be, if he's got 257, it's got to be close to 350. I feel like, I was going to say, it feels like we have a lot of yards in the run game, but probably a portion of that, too, is Russ dumping it off to the running back because he's been doing that a fair amount in this game, too. Let me check the total offense here because it's got to be really good. Hell, 250 just in the pass game is really good for a half. Russ is on pace for over 500 yards. Okay, so on the ground, 53 yards. Like I said, a good portion of the running back's work, too, has been in the passing game. Jaylen Warren has 49 through the air. Cordell Patterson has 37. Najee Harris has 51. So, yeah, the RBs are just dominating all around. Holy hell, yeah. Our 2 top receivers are Harris and Warren, and then Patterson is our 5th leading receiver with 37. Add to the efficiency we're getting on the ground from those dudes, too. Najee's got 5 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown. That's 6.2 yards per carry. Cordell Patterson, 3 carries, 16 yards, 5.3 yards a carry. And Najee's got that touchdown, too. So, man. Yeah, what's popping in the chat, man? Thanks for stopping through. I switched up the channel for the live stream to Deke 2. We'll see how it does. I'm trying to figure out some stuff with like YouTube analytics and everything. Also apologize for starting this up at halftime instead of the start of the game. Slow moving morning for me. Henrik says, let's just hope Najee didn't get some kind of injury. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell was going on there at the beginning. It was like, what, in the second or third series? He catches that pass out the backfield, that little flat route, and then he starts jogging. He starts slowing down towards the sideline, has to sit out, crouches over. He's like breathing heavy. They didn't really get confirmation on what happened. Did he pull an A-Rich? Was he just tired? Maybe he's just tired. I don't know. I was worried it was a hamstring or something, a groin pull, but looks good to go. Had that really nice touchdown run. Richard Arbizo says maybe got a cramp. Yeah, that's probably it, actually. That's the most likely explanation. Brian S says the short pass game is our run offense right now. Yeah. Bengals defense is giving it up. If it's open every time, we'll take the 5-10 yards a pop all day. And I'm liking how Russ is operating here too. He's getting the ball out. He's reading that. He's getting the ball out quick, and we're moving to chains. I feel like that Bengals defensive coordinator is like the most overrated defensive coordinator in the league. All the Twitter nerds, all like these so-called guru football analysts and shit, they've talked him up so much over the years. He's like the most overrated dude in the league. His reputation is just based off name only, not the actual production he's putting out. I swear. We're cooking them. Every offense in the league's cooking them. We're at 300 yards, over 300 yards of total offense right now. 27 points in the first half. Dude's so overrated. I just remember, like I said, the Twitter nerds, the Twitter NFL nerds sucking the dude off a couple years ago and just acting like he's Dick LeBeau or something. My friend, he's not Dick LeBeau. Not even close. Ryan McPherson, what's good, bro? Says Chase Brown needs to be stopped. I'm happy with the past two defensive series, though. Yeah, we have to be. We got the stop. We got able to get the ball back, put up the 3 points, and then TJ got the forced fumble. Have to be. You're right, though. At moments, this defense has been Swiss cheese. And I feel like we can't knock the defense too much. This is a tough matchup for them. Bengals offense has been lighting up pretty much every defense this year. So is what it is. We're holding on. Oh, I didn't know this. I would not have guessed this. X2 Ross says Russ career high for first half yards. So you're saying you might still have it, huh? X2 Ross says winner scores 50 plus. What do you think? Yeah, first to 50 wins. I don't think this game's gonna get to the 50s though. I think both sides tighten up a little bit in the second half. I think we're gonna tighten up. I don't think we're gonna be, because we were down like the first half. It felt like we had to match Cincinnati's points. Now we're up. I feel like we're gonna. I don't want to say try not to score as quick, because we've actually had some longer drives too. We've had some 4 or 5 minute longer sustaining drives. I just feel like we're going to try to take control of this game and have the Bengals offense stay off the field as much as possible with us being up 6 points. Kelsey Hedger says, Deke, how we feeling so far? You got to be feeling good, really. We're up 6 points. We're getting the ball right now coming out of half. I know we'd want some more from our defense, but they're actually doing all right. I think they're hanging on. Really, they only gave up 14 points because 7 came from one of you guys asked me in the chat, how do I feel about the no defensive pass interference call? Yeah, it was a bullshit play. Absolutely bullshit play. At first, I'm not even going to front. I was thinking to myself, man, was that just Pickens falling? Was it a physical play? Bang, bang type of play? Was actually not a bad no call. But then you had the expert ref come on and say, yeah, that's illegal touching right there. Once you get your hands on the helmet and you're able to impact the player's movement like that, that would have been grounds for the flag. That's all I needed to hear. So it was bullshit. Okay, never mind. We're slinging it out. Looks like we have no qualms about getting these chunk plays and trying to score quick here. Because on first down, Russ draws back, hits Michael Pruitt across the middle, and a defensive holding. Michael Pruitt working the Bengals linebackers there, Akeem Davis-Gaither. And the holding was on Davis-Gaither, the guy that's supposed to be covering Pruitt. Nice pass by Russ. We're already at midfield. Russ under center. Got some heavy personnel out there. Skoranek in motion. Pitches it off to Najee. Looks like Najee read the wrong hole there. I feel like if he would have cut it back to the right, he could have gained like an extra 5 yards. But still got 3. Ran into some action. Ran into a pile. Yeah, look at the first half possessions here. Offense is absolutely cooking. Yeah, the first 2, as I mentioned, 4 minutes and 5 minutes, we got the touchdown. Those are longer drives. And then the last 3, we're able to put up points within like 2 minutes on each of those series. We got Russ under center. 2nd and 8. Draws back the pass. Throws up a teardrop to Pickens. Holy shit. Woo! Right in between the coverage. Okay, forget what I said about us just trying to control the clock, control the ball, manage the clock, keep Burrow off the field. No, we're just coming out guns blazing. Rushes through this teardrop down the sideline to Pickens. That was a, 25, 30-yard pass right in between the zones. Is this another Pickens nonsense move? Don't. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, the irony right here. X2 Ross is Broderick being Pickens' voice of reason is cracking me up. The irony. Although Broderick, that's the thing with Broderick. He doesn't do nonsense. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Pickens after the amazing catch. Okay, they're not going to disqualify him because he already had something like this earlier where he dropped the ball over the dude that tackled him, and then I don't know, he did something. He did some type of motion. They didn't really show the replay on it. Man, that's actually pretty ticky-tacky. That's pretty ticky-tacky. It didn't look like he did. That wasn't a gun motion, I don't think. That's ticky-tacky. Either way, Pickens just got to lock in now. Pickens, just don't do anything. Do the Larry Fitzgerald. Grab the ball. Go give it to the ref. Lock in. You're having a great game. Playing awesome. Just focus on helping the team. Because anything you do outside of the play and it being over, it seems like has a chance to push us back 10, 15 yards and maybe disqualify you from the game. We're going to need you going forward, obviously, with how this game's going, with the back and forth nature of it. That was stupid. I think that was a whack call. But Pickens got to be careful. He's just not getting the benefit of the doubt. Look at vintage Russ here, running outside the pocket on 2nd and 13, picking up about 4 or 5 yards. What do we got? 3rd and 8. We're heavy in the Bengals territory. We're in the high red zone, I think. Yeah, high red zone at the Bengals 26. Russ in the gun. 12 minutes left on the clock. We call a timeout. I hate using these timeouts, man. I hate it. It's got the potential to bite us in the ass later in the game. But, if we get the 3rd down, we end up scoring a touchdown, it'll all be worth it. That's the gift and the curse. That's the trade-off. How's everyone doing in the chat, man? X2 Ross says Pickens stalled that drive with the flag. There's a good case to be made for that. Yes. Good call. Brandon Clark says Pickens has to stop with the penalties. That last one wasn't on him, though. But yes, he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt. He's got to have some self-awareness. Just lock in. Don't do anything that can be judged as potentially an unsportsmanlike conduct. Russ in the gun, 3rd and 8. Bengals 26. Takes the snap. And just dumps it off to Pruitt in the backfield. Soon as Russ dropped back or took the snap on that, it looked like the play was done because didn't see it. Didn't have his first read, obviously, and then he just went into crouch mode and was trying to manage around in the pocket and didn't have anything and just dumped it off. Jaden says these refs have a vendetta against the Steelers. Calls have been horrendous all game. Yeah, going back to the shut up, man. Who is the announcer on that? Who's our announcer? Who's our announcers? Is that Ian Eagle? He said Boswell's human. This has nothing to do with Boswell. It's freaking Loudermilk getting blown up there. It's just a block kick. It's not. If Boswell would have missed, then you could say, yes, Bos is human. He got blocked. Like it wasn't a bad kick. You see sometimes when kicks get blocked and the dude shanked it or he kicked it low into his own lineman or something like that. That wasn't the case here with Boswell. I'm just saying that was an undeserved shot from the announcer there to say, "Oh, Boswell is human." My God. Lifted One says we needed that. Yeah, we did. That would have taken us up for a 2-score game. 29-20. No. I guess not 2-score game. What did it? Wait. Oh, we're up 27-21. I thought 26-21 for a second. Yeah, see, it would have been 30-21. We would have been up 9. That would have been big. We needed that. Richard Arbiza, all my teams looking good. Dodgers won the chip. Galaxy going for 1 on Saturday. LA Galaxy. Who watches soccer? No offense, bro. And he says Kings got the dub last night. Steelers Lakers need to pop out. Okay, so you're out in LA. I got you. I'm assuming you live in LA, or you just like all the LA teams and you like the Steelers. But yes, Dodgers, LA Galaxy, Lakers, Kings. Kings, though. What Kings? Are you talking about LA Kings? Sacramento. Johnny M says HBO producers are running the script. Yeah, Hard Knocks coming out on Tuesday. Yeah, Jaden agrees with me. He says not even blame Pickens for getting shitty with the refs. They never ever call piss on him. No, it seems like they do. I don't know. I feel like they are calling shit on Pickens, at least today for the sports. I mean, he's been getting little calls like this kind of consistently throughout his career. But he just like put his hand up like it wasn't a gun motion. We've seen Pickens do gun motions and shit before, and they have never called them, really. So I guess maybe to your point, for like that type of motion or like him putting his hand up, he's never gotten that call. He's gotten some ticky tack on sportsmanlike calls, and we saw that already earlier in this game. Richard Arbiza says, I don't watch soccer, to be honest, but Galaxy here from Carson. All LA teams and Steelers couldn't catch me in a Rams or Chargers jerseys. Respect. How'd that happen? You may have said this before because I know you're a real one. You mess with the podcast. You're always in the chat. So maybe you've said this before and I don't remember. But yeah, how are you a Steeler fan and not a Chargers or Rams fan, given that you like all the other LA teams? Steeler 4 places. We got to get more pressure on Burrow. Agreed, but he's done a good job in stepping up in the pocket and extending plays and playmaking. I think we've done better with the pressure this game as opposed to last game. Our defense, in terms of pressure, I feel like is on an uptick, is trending in a better direction than it was last week. As a whole, yeah, we're giving up more points, but we're also playing the Bengals and Joe Burrow as opposed to the Browns and Jameis Winston. So that's par for the course. I think we do got to grade our defense a little bit on a curve today. A little bit. It's just that here's my thing about our defense in the past. When we're going up against, oh, look at this. TJ. Damn it, bro. Thought we had him on that 3rd and 6. TJ almost sacked him, but again, Burrow's playmaking. Burrow is doing extra shit, man. Hell of a play by him. Dumps it off to his tight end, and tight end is able to get a 3rd and 6 as Burrow's getting tackled as to jump up, like do a jump pass. Happens. Wait, where are you guys at? Oh, shit. I'm not live. My bad. I'm not live. Okay, once I get to commercial, let me go to live. I'm not live. I'm behind. Sorry. 1st and 10. Burrow hands it off. Chase Brown goes out of bounds. Actually, maybe I should just catch up live. Did I miss anything? Okay. Last play that just happened. Burrow hits T. Higgins for a 1st down. Looks like 20-yard pass. Hit him between the seams. I don't know if that was on 3rd down or not. Now I'm caught up. 1st and 10, 7 minutes. Burrow in the gun, handoff to Chase Brown. Nice tackle by Larry Ogunjobi. Goes for nothing. So they picked that up on 3rd and 21. That's terrible. That's a disgrace. 2nd and 9, though, after the Ogunjobi tackle. Okay, Richard Arbizos says, "Fam are all Raiders fans. First game I watched was actually a game where we lost. I think it was in 2011 or 2012 versus the Raiders. But seeing Terrell Pryor, all that made me a fan." Okay. Oh, seeing TP. I thought you meant TP by Terrell Pryor. TP Palomalu. Kiesel and all that made me a fan for life. Cool. Damn it. 2nd and 9. Burrow again. Extends the play a little bit. Finds Gesicki. Wide open in between the zones for a huge chunk play. It's too easy. It's too easy. There's times, I hate to say it, Burrow's looking like Tom Brady against our defense. It's like too easy with him finding some of the holes in the zone. It's pissing me off. 1st and 10, Bengals driving in our zone at our 15. Oh, got lucky with a drop on Higgins. Wow, Kyler Murray dot to Marvin Harrison. Second and 10 on our 15. Burrow in the gun. Takes a snap. Throws it for about 4 yards. Gesicki on a hook route. It's going to be 3rd and 6. We need this stop here. We definitely need this stop. Quality Cola's in the house. Says, "Hey, Deke, what's good, man? Thanks for stopping through." Yeah, we on the second channel too. I said it earlier, kind of a reason why I want to mess with the YouTube analytics. I'm doing some test runs here, but also this may be a good sign in the direction of reviving this channel and getting the gaming back and doing live streams again, at least gaming and continuing to do these, but maybe doing them on this channel. So Fish Momentum's in the house. What's good, man? What's popping, bro? Did TJ get this? Yeah, we got the sack on third. Big play by TJ here. He's saying he got the ball. No, he got it late. 4th and 15. This is about the time where Evan McPherson misses. Game's in the balance. Bengals really need this. Almost. He made it, though. Curled it just through the left upright. Looked like it really if that was a 50-yarder, that might have missed. That was a 38-yarder. Richard Arbiza says, Deke never playing Madden again. Don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. I might be back. I'm telling you. I might be back. TJ Watt's new baby name is going to be SS Watt for strip sack Watt. I don't think the wife's going to allow that. TM Outdoors says, love all the content, Deke. Has it felt like the Steelers have been playing really soft coverage all year compared to years past? Well, this is what I was going to say. I think I got cut off or something by a play. I got distracted. But, like, why I feel like we got our grade a little bit on a curve in this Bengals game is because we're going up against arguably the best offense in the league right now. Now, obviously, we had success against the Ravens a couple weeks back, but I think that's just more of us knowing how to play against Lamar Jackson. We do a good job against him and that Ravens offense. It's a good matchup for us. Whereas I feel like this Bengals offense not as good of a matchup. More of a traditional style offense, whereas the Lamar Jackson, the Ravens offense, a little bit more of an outlier. But anyway, like in this game, us giving up yards, us giving up some drives, or giving up some points, to me is a little less frustrating when you compare it to us giving up yards, us giving up points, chunk plays, looking like Swiss cheese against the Giants, or like the Colts or the Cowboys. Like there's just been moments against lesser offenses, lesser players, where you're just thinking this is inexcusable. Like it shouldn't be looking like this. Again, I get it. The defense, it's timely. We're getting some splash plays here and there, but when Danny Dimes and freaking Tracy are carving us up, it's like, bro, come on. So I have higher expectations for our defense, I guess, against lesser offenses. Is that fair to say? Against the Bengals offense, or if we're going up against Mahomes, it's just like, hold on. Just hold on. Just stay as steady as possible. Lock up in the red zone like we just did last series. Again, 7 of the Bengals' 24 points isn't on this defense. So really we should be looking at it as 17. And I'll take that. Right now, 17 points. Game really should be 27-17 right now if it wasn't for the BS no call on Pickens first series of the game. Jaden says, I mean, you got to play soft coverage because look what happens every time JPJ wants to get a little aggressive. Flag, flag, flag. I think that's the thing, too. I think we're trying to pick our spots. We're trying to play the chess game against Burrow here. We don't want to give up the big plays. And I think that's why they gashed us in the run game a couple times. We're not letting Burrow throw the 50-yard bomb to Chase. I think that's what we're trying for right now. We're making them execute, play in, play out, and hoping that on one of those plays we could get something splash, like a TJ strip sack, or we're going to be able to lock up in the red zone, or the Bengals do something stupid. Bengals hurt themselves and get penalties. So I think we're running the script to a T right now. We're doing all right as a defense. You want more, but I do think you just gotta understand a little bit. You gotta grade on a curve given the test that we're up against. And our offense is helping us out a ton. Our offense is, I think, too, contributing to some of the success on our defense by keeping us off the field, keeping us fresh, and just putting up points on the board, which allows the defense to play with a little bit more confidence. Knowing that we don't need to get a stop right here, right now, as soon as the Bengals get the ball. We don't need them to get a 3 and out. A field goal is good. A field goal is a positive possession for our defense because of how our offense is playing. Took some pressure off. Caleb Ziegler says he's going to the Chiefs-Steelers game on Christmas. First Steelers game. Congrats, man. Enjoy. That'll be a great one. Richard Arbiza, does Peyton Wilson need more snaps and coverage? He's out. I see him out there. I feel like he's been playing a decent amount this game. All right. 2nd and 2. Russ under center. Pitches it to Najee. And he is rolling. He gets it down to the 50. Hell of a run by Najee. Had good vision there. Showed some nimbleness on his feet, too. A little bit more of a finesse run. Didn't really truck anyone over, but found a wide open lane. Shout out to the blocking there for the O-line. Shout out to Darnell Washington. Saw Van Jefferson getting his hand in the pile there, too. Russ under center. We're at the Bengals. We're at our own 48, almost at midfield. Play action, nothing going. Pump fake to Najee Harris for a dump off, and Rush just slides back to the line of scrimmage. No harm, no foul. 2nd down. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Russ in the gun at the same spot, 48-yard line. 4 wide. Najee next to Russ. We got Skoranek out there. I'm seeing a Mike Williams. Ooh, I was just about to say this too. Russ just hit Skoranek on a seam pass for 15, 20 yards, got the first down. Beautiful pass by Russ. Nice catch by Skoranek. I was about to say, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Skoranek too out there because he's really good in the run blocking. But I'm thinking in the back of my mind, when are we going to start getting him in the passing game? Because I feel like whenever he's out there, it's going to be so obvious that we're running the ball. We're actually going to have to get him some targets. Or even if we don't run the ball, it's like we're not even passing it to him, so the defense can not even pay attention to him and use that extra defender on someone else or, put more attention to someone else because we're not even going to utilize Chronic. But a play like that helps our ability to stay versatile. Calvin Austin out with a head injury. Prayers up for him. And when did he get the head injury? I know he took the big hit. I guess that was maybe it. Did his head hit the turf though? It didn't look like it was a helmet-to-helmet hit, or that he got like the initial hit was anything to the head. And I could be wrong on that. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Russ, 2nd and 5, takes the snap. Ooh! Tug the Freiermuth. Ooh! Bro, if we look, this is what I'm talking about with the Justin Fields packages and shit. When you're operating like this, when Russ is cooking, like, come on, bro. Like, there's no reason to get Fields on the field. It's like this is how it should be. What a play by Russ, man. It honestly looked like Burrow in the first half. Improvising, extending the play, finding the wide open guy down the field. We get the touchdown. This might be Russ's best game ever. Holy shit. 26 of 32, 362 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. He's probably got like a 4 or 5. He's definitely got a 4 touchdown game out there. He probably has a 5 touchdown game, but like just in terms of the efficiency here, and we can't even count that pick against him. The efficiency is incredible, given that he's got the 362 and 3 touchdowns in 3 quarters. Here's hoping that we don't need him to improve that stat line in the fourth quarter because we're up 2 scores. Let's get a stop here. Run the ball, run the clock out, get in victory formation. That's what we want. We don't want Russ to be running around the fourth quarter being forced to make plays like this because that means the Bengals offense responds and yeah, it continues to be back and forth. That was a hell of a play. Awesome play by Russ. Nice catch by Muth. It is a shootout, but we're up 10, so like we're up 2 scores. Now it's time for the defense, man. Do what you're getting paid for here. TJ, like the offense is carrying right now. Offense is absolutely carrying. And then the defense is holding on, though. Defense, it's almost reverse. Yeah, let me put it to you this way. It's almost reverse of what our team was the first 3-4 weeks of the season with Fields. It's almost like offense is going to be putting up points. Defense, just don't do anything stupid. Defense, don't give up the chunk plays. Don't do any back-breaking penalties. Now, I know JPJ has had his moments, but he has his moments every game. It's nothing surprising with him. It hasn't been anything back-breaking. I'll put it to you that what we're getting from JPJ. But yeah, it's like the offense. We know what the offense is going to do. They're putting up points. Defense. So just hold on. Don't give up the splash play. Don't give up the 60-yard bomb to Jamar Chase. Make them execute play in, play out. Lock up in the red zone. If you do give up a touchdown in the series, ain't the end of the world because the offense is putting up 34 points. Whereas at the beginning of the season, it was like, all right, defense is carrying. Defense is getting stops. Series in, series out. So Fields, offense, don't do anything stupid. Just control it. If you got to get a field goal, that's fine. That's positive. If you got a punt, not the end of the world either. Just don't have a pick. Don't have a turnover. Lifted one says, got to pay Najee. It's looking like that. I can't even front. I do think we should be having serious conversations about paying Najee this offseason. And what I mean by that is like paying him, $10+ million, paying him top end running back money. Damn it. 1st and 10, Burrow in the gun, hits Higgins on a slant for the first down and a few more. About a 15-yard gain. Jaden says, I feel like that snow game really got the offense cooking. You're talking about in the second half? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because everyone was bringing up the stat where our offense hadn't scored a touchdown in 6 or 7 quarters in a row, maybe even 8 quarters in a row. It was right before halftime in that Browns game. Amazon showed that graphic. Steelers, they've been on this 7-8 quarter streak of no touchdowns. Now we're on the opposite streak. We probably have a touchdown in how many quarters in a row? 5 quarters in a row? Yeah, because we got a touchdown in the first quarter, touchdown in the second, touchdown in the third. And then did we get a touchdown in each of the quarters against the Browns? Or were they all in the fourth? I can't remember. Either way, that's why I feel like you can't get too knee-jerk with some of the stats or some trends, especially if it's like 8 quarters. That's not a long-standing trend. It doesn't really say too much. I think it just means we won in a slug fight or a slugfest against the Ravens. in a physical battle against the Ravens. We kicked a bunch of field goals. And Browns game, our offense got off to a little bit of a slow start, but you can't jump off the bridge with that. You can't go overboard. Which, I mean, obviously we didn't, and I don't know what the solution would have been at that point. Halftime of the Browns game. What was the solution? What did people want to do? I guess some people in the chat wanted to fire Russ, put in Fields permanently in the second half, but that wouldn't have made sense to me, given that Russ is more of a second half quarterback anyway. And we were moving the ball early in the Browns game too. It's just Boz missed the field goal. We didn't get our fourth downs. It is what it is. Shit happens. Tyler Meadows, what's Najee's market going to look like? That's a good question. Probably good. When you got like James Conner a couple years ago getting paid $7 million per year. When you got Ramondre Stevenson this offseason getting paid $9 million. Najee's probably going to have another 1,000-yard year. It's going to be good. Like, some team's going to pay for him for sure. And you're seeing, too, the impact of the running back, I think, be viewed a little bit more highly than seasons in the past when you see Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley doing the things that they're doing. So I'll have a market. Cap 10 says Russ is dialing it up, bro. Absolutely. He's cooking. It's looking like vintage Russ out here, man. Richard Arbiza. Russ looks complete this game. Quick short throws, deep balls, avoiding sacks, hits with his legs. I don't put that pick on him. That's actually a great description. Yeah, this is just an all-around game that Russ is putting together. Getting the ball out quick when he sees the opening in the zones. Not holding the ball too long, taking sacks. But when he is holding the ball, he's able to improvise, able to extend the play, find the guy down the field. And you're right, taking the deep shots, the pickings. It's just a great overall game. It's looking good. And even his scrambles, it feels like he's a little bit faster. Maybe that's due to the turf, because Najee looks awesome this game too, as opposed to last week when it was snowing. Mythical Cheater says, I'm telling you, Russ is going to sign here again. It looks like it right now. Absolutely. We should want him back, and he should want to be back. Then you just got to figure out the contract. Right now, he's playing like he should get paid $50 million. 50 plus million. He should be paid like a top quarterback. Now, is he going to ransack us? Is he going to give us some benefit of the doubt? Can we come to some like weak wink agreement of like, man, listen, you're up there in age. How much do you really want Super Bowl? You got the money. Are you really focused on the Super Bowls? If so, then would it kill to take a little bit of a pay cut so we could build a better team around you? Oh! There you go. There you go. That's what I'm saying with the defense. They're just making the Bengals execute, play in, and play out. Because even though we look like Swiss cheese at times, even though Burrow, it seems like he's able to find the holes in the zone, able to pick apart this defense. You got to do it, play in, play out. And all it takes, a little tip pass, Cam Hayward, T. Higgins goes off his hands. All right, now we got the pick. Now we got the turnover. Beautiful. What a game. The game's over. Like, is the game over? Yeah, I think the game's over. I got time, man. I got time before the Bleacher Report stream. Maybe I should go grab a Bengals pack. Smoke it up live on the live stream. I can't. I'm indoors. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Chris Ayers says, not yet. We need one more score to be safe. All right, fair. Although a field goal, it's still a 2-score game. So I think a touchdown, it's over, right? Five for Dante Jackson on the year, right? 5 picks. Pro Bowl season for Dante? How we looking on leading the league? How close? Well, a couple of those safeties from Thanksgiving, I think, have like 8, right? McKinney, Packers, he's like 7 or 8. I think the dude from Detroit too. Was it Joseph? The sad part too is Dante Jackson could easily have 6 or 7. He dropped that one from Kirk week 1. He's dropped a couple since then too. How about the newcomers to this defense? Deshaun Elliott, he keeps playing awesome week in and week out. Would love to see him get some recognition for a Pro Bowl or something. And then Dante Jackson, 5 picks. Neither of our corners. I mean, if anything, I'd say he's been better in coverage too between him and Porter. Like he hasn't gotten picked on like Porter. I still think Porter's been playing good this year, but Dante Jackson's been solid, really solid. Doesn't get picked on, doesn't get cooked. Yeah, you're gonna give up the occasional pass here or there, like he did in this game. But part of that too is just with Burrow getting outside the pocket, you got to stay on your defender for 5, 6, 7 seconds. That's hard on a DB. All right, let me see these defensive stats here. All right, I like we're not just, I guess, going into run mode here. 1st and 10, we drop back and try to do a pass. Looked like to be a screen. Got blown up. Didn't go anywhere. Okay, so I was wrong. I swear. I thought McKinney and Joseph had 8 picks, but they only have 7. Maybe I don't know if they didn't update the stats here. They should have though. That was Thanksgiving. That was how many days ago? So maybe they don't have 8. Maybe they only have 7. McKinney and Joseph leading the league with 7. Marlon Humphrey has 5. Now Dante Jackson has 5. So he's tied for 3rd with Marlon Humphrey. Unless Humphrey, no, they're not playing right now. So I think they play at 4. Yeah, the Ravens Eagles at 4. 2nd and 10. What was that penalty? What even happened on that? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But we got it 2nd and 10. We handed off to Warren for a 4-yard gain. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6. We're at midfield. We need this. This is the first down we need. I'm seeing Skoranek in the slot. I might need to throw it to Skoranek. I think he's going to be open here. He is. No, that was Freiermuth. I'm sorry. 3rd and 6. Russ takes the snap. What is this? Okay, give us this penalty. Russ just threw it away. Just chucked it up down the field. Are we going to get a flag call in Pickens' favor here? One time. Come on. We didn't get the illegal contact. It seemed like Pickens was going at it with someone down the field. Russ threw it up to him. Wasn't even close to be a catchable ball. So we didn't get that. And then we got to hold him. Penalty decline, though, 4th and 6. We are punting. Is this our first punt of the game? I think it is. Waitman punts it. And Bengals dude fair catches it at the 11. So good punt by Waitman. 12 minutes left in this game. Yeah, we really needed to get that first down. I'm sorry. Maybe I was premature in saying the game was over. I hope I didn't jinx it. Damn it, dude. Yeah, that we didn't capitalize on that great turnover. Great play by the defense, too. Because it's one thing for the Bengals to have some self-infliction going on. But whenever you're making a play, Cam Hayward tips the pass, Dante Jackson tip ball drill. Man, you want to capitalize on it. You want to capitalize on any turnover, but one where you know that you didn't get lucky on, that you contributed to the turnover on. Lifted One says generational jinx incoming. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not. Oh, now we're getting deep here. Lifted Ones says, "Yo, D, how you keep yourself motivated with the podcast and everything, man?" It's a good question. I don't know. I might have to come back to you on that. I might have to think about that. Ask me again at some point. I'll try to think of that. How do I keep myself motivated with the podcast? Yeah, because I just don't want to give you like a cliche answer or something. How do I stay motivated? Okay. Remind me. Ask me that again. I'm going to think on that. Jaden says, don't forget we only have 2 timeouts. We're not down in the game, so the lack of timeouts ain't killing us right now. I'm not too concerned about the timeouts. If the game was closer, maybe. We're up 2 scores. The timeouts, it's not my top priority. It's more about just getting the stops now. Chris Ayers says, love the Madden play. Miss it. I'll be back. I actually will be back. I have some ideas. There's some things I want to do. I want to get back on it. I will be back. I promise. Cap 10 says, it's all good. This Bengals team can't win in close games. Yeah, I don't want to poke the bear, though. I don't want to play with fire here and all of a sudden let the Bengals get closer in this game. And just be like, oh, yeah, let's let the Bengals score a touchdown here. They're not going to win anyway. They don't know how to win in a one-score game or a close game. Let's not play with fire. Brandon Clark says, I feel a Watt strip sack again. Yeah, we're due. We're definitely due. Because what? TJ's got 2 sacks. One's a strip sack. Yeah, we're due for a good game from him. Or a TJ type of game. And I think another strip sack, another sack would cap it off. Peyton Wilson almost gets the sack. Don't throw the flag. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Peyton Wilson almost sacked Burrow. He got the ball out quick enough, though. The attempted target was T. Higgins, and he was jostling with Porter down the sideline. Hey, come on, bro. That's a ticky-tack call. That's a ticky-tack call. I don't like that. That was just a good physical play. Receiver, cornerback going back and forth at it. No reason for that flag. I don't like that. It's almost like Pickens don't get the benefit of the doubt with some of his calls. JPJ don't either. Because he's been, I think, over-penalized. Like, we can admit some of the penalties on him are good calls. But like in this game, I think he's got 3 total. One of them was bad. One of them shouldn't have got called. There was the game against the Commanders. He got 4 penalties. 1 or 2 of those shouldn't have got called. Burrow in the gun, 2nd and 8. Didn't get anything going on first down. They just handed it off for a couple yards. Dante Jackson matched up against Jamar Chase. Porter on Higgins. And as soon as the snap was taken, we got flags flying out. Looks like a false start. Incomplete pass anyway. Okay, not false start. Illegal formation. Yeah, how about yesterday's game? Or not yesterday's game, Friday's game, Chiefs Raiders. It looked like the play at the end was gonna be illegal or the false start on Jackson Powers Johnson, but then they called illegal formation. And I guess on the illegal formations, those are ones you can actually decline. False starts, you have to replay the down. Just you're 5 yards pushed back. That was crazy. The Chiefs are the luckiest fucking team in the league, man. Ooh! To the house! To the house! That's game. That's game. Game over. Peyton Wilson. Fumble recovery to the crib. Herbig, though, not TJ, getting the strip sack. His Wisconsin brethren. Cooked him. He didn't even touch him. How about the dude? How about the dude that gave up the sack, not even like trying to tackle Peyton? Well, he's just jogging. He's just like, oh man, I'm down bad, man. I'm just down bad. That's not going to show up good on the tape. No hustle after giving up the sack. Boswell, money for the extra point. 41-24. 17-point game. Now it's officially over. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. Yeah, the defense has actually been playing lights out now. We could talk about the first half, some hiccups, but when you look at the total body of work at this point, first half, they only gave up 14 points. This half, only 3 points. Strip sacks, turnovers. 2 strip sacks and the pick. And then 1 taken back to the crib. This is just a complete team win right now. Complete team game. Offense putting up numbers, putting up stats. Russ, best game as a Steeler. Defense. Making Joe Burrow and his Bengals offense look normal, look ordinary. Because the 24 points, again, I'll say it again. The 24 points, you're not feeling great about giving up 24 points as a defense. At least the way we look at the Steelers defense and what the expectations are. But take away the 7, man. 7 points came off the Russ pick. 7, so it's really 17 points. That's it. It's looking really good right now, actually. Really good. 17 in this game. Only gave up 16 in the Ravens game. Last week, it would have been less points if we could have got off the field on those 4th downs. Snow affected things. I think it neutralized our defense. Weren't as aggressive looking. Weren't as, I guess, decisive in what we were doing. I think the snow, it keeps defenses on your heels a little bit. You're more reading and reacting as opposed to setting the tone. That's just what the snow can do. Brandon Clark says, man, if we play like this on offense every week, we are unbeatable. Absolutely. Richard Arbizo reiterates what I'm saying. Defense only gave up 17 points with multiple turnovers and a touchdown. They've been balling. I just don't like some of the zone coverage in the middle. Still a top 5 defense, in my opinion, regardless. $11 minutes. Holy hell. We got a lot more left in this game. And the Bengals are going to be passing, so the clock ain't going to be running. I had the Bleacher Report stream set for 4:15. It still might end around 4:15. 30 minutes. If we get the ball back, we're going to be trying to run it. But you also know it's going to be predictable, so the Bengals are going to be selling out on the run. Chris Ayers, 451 yards to 256. It's just a dominant game. It really is. All around beautiful game. Best game as a whole for this team. Yeah, that's all we get. I think that's all they're going to be getting. You're going to make Burrow and the Bengals move down the field. It's just going to be these 5-yard little passes. I guess it technically went for 8, but we can't be giving up anything explosive here. That'd be stupid. That would be stupid. You got the game right now. You got it. You're up 17. Don't give them any hope. Burrow, 2nd and 2 in the gun at their own 38. And the pressure's there. Burrow escapes it, dumps it off to Chase Brown, and Patrick Queen got taken out by the turf monster. The hell was that? The Don Hefe Quan's in the house. What's good, bro? Richard Arbizo says 4th, still got a long way to go. Need to stay aggressive with a pass or 2 on defense. You mean on offense? Because I agree. If we get the ball back, damn it. I was gonna say, if we get the ball back on offense, oh my god, because they're in field goal range now. They're in range to make it a 2-score game. Yeah, we gotta pick it up on offense still a little bit. You can't just be run, and then 3 and out, punt it back to them. Because look how fast they're moving the ball down the field. And maybe you're talking about defense too, because I just heard the announcer too. It's like we can't fall into the trap of just playing zone, too lax of a zone here. Okay, yeah, you're saying offense and defense. Yeah, I'm seeing what you're saying on defense too. Now I think it's different if you're running a zone. If you're running a zone and you're trying to keep everything in front of you, that's different. You're on like a cover 4 or something. It seems like that last one where they picked up the 20-yard gain on the sidelines. That was like a cover 2. Second and 10 at our 25. Burrow in the gun, 5 wide. Herbert gets pressure again. Burrow gets the ball out quick, though. Floats it up to Jamar Chase. Dante Jackson on the coverage. Dante Jackson had him locked up there. There was nothing going. Pass goes incomplete. 3rd and 10 now. Yeah, Dante Jackson had him. Jamar Chase hasn't done much this game. No, he had the touchdown, but that wasn't like Jamar Chase cooking or anything. That was because Joe Burrow extended the play. Yeah, Jamar Chase is only 30 yards and a touchdown. Oh, I hope we don't get hit with this freaking offsides. Don't throw a flag on JPJ. And we got double flag there. My God. They're going to give it to him at the 1. This is a tough game for JP. I want to see that replay, though. It looked like the last one they threw a flag on him. It was back and forth. Oh, my God. 3 fouls. We definitely had the offsides. Holding on JPJ. Wait, what is this? When did you ever hear of a holding and a pass interference on the same play or on the same play? It's either one or the other. That's holding? How did he hold him? At least we got our head on Burrow on the offsides. where was the pass interference? And I don't know where the holding was. Am I off? I didn't see it. I guess they showed it. Oh my god. No catch. No catch. Cap 10's trading JPJ and Madden. Am I off? I just those are ticky tacky, man. I guess he had his arms around him. Is that like letter of the law? You got your arms around him, they're just gonna call it, but it didn't look like he was moving him. He had his arms around him, but then it wasn't like he held him or forced his movement one way or another. It's not like Higgins was restricted in what he could do. Herbig is cooking. Oh my god, bro. Touchdown to Higgins. Herbig is like right there, bro. He was right there all this drive. Burrow's been getting the ball out quick enough, though. Good coverage by Cam Sutton. I guess if he would have done anything more, they would have thrown a freaking flag on it. That was just too easy. It looked like Cam Sutton just gave up in terms of like, yeah, I can't do anything. That's a touchdown. Maybe he saw all the flags being thrown on JPJ. He's like, if I do anything more, it's just going to be a flag anyway. McPherson. He's made everything today, but some of his kicks are dicey. McPherson's been really inconsistent this year. I'm telling you, just if it comes down to it, I trust the Balls way more than McPherson. It's an X factor in this game. Oh, I think too. We had a field goal block. We could have freaking 37 points, or not 37. It'd be 44. Tomlin looks like he's looking for some sort of explanation for the JPJ penalties here. Nick Y, what's good, bro? Chris Ayer said that was 2 minutes and 20 seconds for them to score. Yeah, it's not good. Can't get too complacent. Up 10, up 2 scores still. Look at how Russ is vibing though on the sidelines. He's locked in. He's like, we know what we got to do. Let's put up some more points. Let's get a good drive going here. All right, Jalen Warren on the kickoff return. Terrible return. Only gets it to the 15. What can you do, though? I mean, McPherson pooched it. He squibbed it. Had to return it. I think, right? Or can you let that go into the back of the end zone? Yeah, Herbig is cooking Brown. These are false starts, bro. And Herbig's still beating him. This is crazy. Orlando Brown, he's a big-time paid left tackle, too. Herbig's cooking. Orlando Brown's kryptonite. All right, Russ and Gunn, 1st and 10. Looks like we are going to stay aggressive, but no, we just toss it to Najee Harris, and we get a nice gain, though. 7 yards. Going to be 2nd and 3. Brandon Clark says, Deke, need to keep doing live streams for the game. It's fire. Thanks, bro. Yeah, this will be 3 in a row, I think. 3 live streams. Or no, 4. 4. Is this 4 live streams in a row? Today we started at halftime, though. So this is, not as good of a live stream, I guess you could say. Russ under center, 2nd and 3. Play action to Najee, then dumps it off to Najee out the backfield. Najee shows some jukes, falls forward for the 1st down. Then we got a penalty flag. What are they calling here? Don't tell me it's holding. Yeah, there's a lot of penalties this game. Face mask. If anything, you're going to call anything, it's face mask. Almost. That's more of a face mask than the face mask that they actually called. Yeah. The face mask that they called on Najee, when was that? In the first half, I think? The face mask they called, he just moved his. I don't think he actually grabbed the face mask. This one, it looked like he grabbed the face mask. I think the first face mask was still a good call, though, because his hand was over the face mask. He moved Najee's helmet. This one was even more of a face mask. 41 points scored today, most by Pittsburgh since November 8th, 2018. What game was that? November 8th, 2018. I mean, that was Big Ben with Juju, Martavis. Or no, Martavis wasn't on the team anymore. That was Big Ben, Juju, AB, James Conner. We didn't have Bell that year. That was the year Bell set out. Finkner, offensive coordinator. Ben led the league in passing yards. November 8th, 2018. Don't tell me in the chat. I'm going to try to take a guess here. 41 points. Oh, man. That was that Carolina? I'm guessing Carolina Thursday night. Nick Y. He said, yeah. Yep. 52 something, Carolina. And then he retracted the message. I guess he didn't want me to cheat. No, but I already guessed it. Yeah, Carolina. Is that it? I guess that was the answer. I was at that game, actually. Yeah, defense. It was almost like this type of game, too, where the defense, I think the defense scored, right? It was the one Vince Williams play. Ben was he was dicing up Carolina. It was just easy. 3rd and 9. We need this first down. We definitely need this first down. Why does every game gotta come down to this shit? Get this first down. Come on. 6 minutes. We're chewing the clock here. Taking our good time to get the snap off. Boom, boom, boom. To the house. Come on. Beautiful play. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch. Beautiful run after by Van Jefferson. Oh, he cooked him. I was worried for a sec there. It looked like Russ had it a little underthrown, but I was worried there for just a second. But no, it was perfect. He cooked the defender so much. There was so much separation. It really didn't matter where Russ put that ball, as long as it was in Van Jefferson's vicinity. Yeah, now we could chew the clock here. Bengals got to take some timeouts. I don't know if I agree with this. Chris Ayers says Van Jefferson getting stopped accidentally helps run time off. Well, actually, that's true. I thought you were going to say actually helps us. I feel like just scoring would have helped us because then it goes back to a 3-score game. If we would have scored it, yeah, we would have been up 17, presuming that Boz makes the field goal. I'd prefer that than us getting stopped here. Now, Bengals are going to waste their timeouts, but if we get held to a field goal, it's still a 2-score game. But you're right. I guess that's the silver lining with him getting stopped. There is still benefit towards us. Yeah, Russ over 400 yards passing. Crazy game. Chris Harris is 400 yards from somebody not named 7. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen that. Have not seen that. I wonder how many 400-yard games. I guess how many 400-yard games are there point blank period by Steelers quarterbacks? I was gonna say in between Bradshaw and Ben, how many 400-yard games are there? But then even with Bradshaw, it's not like in the 70s. I know our offense had our moments. Bradshaw's nickname was the Blonde Bomber, but I don't think he was. Does he even have a 400-yard game? Yeah, you're saying Ben has all of them. At least maybe he might have all of them. Is Cordell Stewart putting up 400 yards? Neil O'Donnell, is he putting up 400 yards? I can maybe see a Maddox game in there, a Maddox 400-yard game. He was a gunslinger. I'm going to check this out, actually. I'm looking up this stat. Steelers QBs with 400-yard games. Russ, 2nd and 9. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. 3rd and 4. Although the clock keeps running. What is it? When does the clock stop? Is it within the 5-minute mark? Okay, here's the 400-yard games. Steelers quarterbacks. Oh man, throw a flag on something here. 3rd down, Russ threw it away. Looks like holding on the Bengals. This should lock up this should lock up the game right here. Okay, so here are the 2 quarterbacks with 400-yard games not named Big Ben, because all of them are by Big Ben. Mostly all of them. Tommy Maddox, one of my guesses was right. Bobby Lane in 1958 at 409 yards. Hall of Fame quarterback. He's more known for his time with the Lions. He's more of a Lions legend, but spent like his last 5 or 6 years of his NFL career in Pittsburgh and was good. Like I think he made a couple Pro Bowls here, but Steelers just weren't a good team at that stage of the game. Give us this touchdown. Yeah, they blew the whistle. I can't even front. They blew the whistle. We got Fields in. Man. Just let Russ close this game out. Come on, bro. $414 yards, 3 touchdowns. The pick shouldn't even count. Fields in the gun. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I don't. Every time it works, I'm gonna play the hindsight 2020 game, sure, and be like, oh, cool, whatever. But you put Fields out there. It's obvious we're running. We're doing a read option. Because I think if you pass it with Fields, you're an idiot. If you're going to pass it with Fields, you're just being an idiot. Because if you're going to pass it, just keep Russ out there. Stupid. All right, close it out. Just close it out. We got a bunch formation. Russ in the gun. 3rd and goal at the Bengals 4. Russ takes the snap, surveys the field, steps up in the pocket, and just takes a sack. Not the worst thing, but would have liked to make this a 3-score game. What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we thinking about going for this? No, we're just running the clock down. We're in a good spot. Obviously, we're up 10. We're in a good spot. Chris Ayers, agree. Got to keep Russ in the game for these important reps. I'd rather go down with Russ at this point, especially with the game he's having. If we don't convert on that second down with Russ out there, I can live with it more than putting Fields out there and trying to read option shit and having that go for nothing. That's my thoughts on it. Balls for 30. Money snap, holds great, and the kick is money too. Wizard of Oz, 44-31. Yeah, what a game by Herbig, man. I mean, he had the strip sack. Peyton Wilson picked up, taken to the house. But, bro, I swear, like, all that last series, he was right there about to sack Burrow. Burrow, luckily for the Bengals, got the ball out quick. But he would have had Herbig should have, like, probably 3 sacks this game. 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 strip sacks. I didn't even realize this. Chris Harris is 3 weeks in a row for Herbig. Richard Abizas has held Lamar to a low-scoring game, beat the Bengals in a shootout. 2 things we were told we could do. Oh my God. Bengals got a nice little return. Wait, we're only up 13? Yeah, I guess we're only up 13. Why did I think that field goal was going to get us up 14? Maybe we should have just went. No. Kicking the field goal smart. I was going to say, maybe we should have just went for it. Because either way, with the field goal or us not converting on 4th down there in the red zone, it would still be a 2-score game. But I do think there is a difference being up 10 versus 13 because they have to score 2 touchdowns. Kicking the field goal is a good call. All right, 2nd and 3, Burrow. Pass it to Gesicki, gets out of bounds for the 1st down. Picks up about 5 or 6. No, it's you're only allowed to wear Steeler hats. That's it. Only Steeler hats. That's the rules. You pick a team, you're a fan of one team, and that's the only gear that you rock. Oh my God, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? We're playing this soft ass coverage. Thank God for Minka. At least he's making the game-saving tackles. He's been doing that all year. We're still not seeing the picks. Herbig. Oh, JP, that was the one, man. Oh my god, bro. You could have taken that to the house too. We could have ended up with 50 plus this game. Second and goal. Make or break right here. No, my god. What's the holding penalty? Come on. Another penalty on JP. Where? I don't even. Porter ain't even around the play. What? I don't know. They didn't even show. Who cares? I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say right now. In our efforts of being conservative on defense, I think we did the opposite of what we were trying to and like we were trying to do. We let the Bengals score quick. By us being conservative, we were trying to make sure that the Bengals don't score in explosive fashion in quick plays. But maybe we were too conservative that windows opened up too easily and they were able to get the chunk plays. They freaking just scored in a minute. They scored in it was literally like a minute and a half. Was that a minute and 20 seconds? You got to be freaking kidding me. Now I don't know what to think about the defense. I don't know what to think. Like 30 minutes ago, I was saying the defense is playing lights out. This is an amazing game. And now I see 38 points on the scoreboard for Cincy. Back-to-back touchdown drives in the fourth quarter. I don't know what to say. I did mention that I'm willing to grade this defense on a curve for today's game because we're going up against Burrow and Bengals offense. But now I think they just took it too far. Now there's no more grading on a curve or anything. 38 points is 38 points. It's egregious. Still got the 3 turnovers. Defense game up 31. Thanks for the reminder. Good point. Good point. Only 31. Only 31. Yeah, not 38. No, you guys are right. It's only 31 points. 7 shouldn't count. What are we doing? What are we doing? The timeouts. I'm not as concerned about our use of timeouts. We're in the lead. We've been in the lead this whole second half. Using the timeouts to make sure you're dialed in for critical plays. I'm fine with it. When you're down, timeouts, way different story. So what are they doing? Are they onside kicking it? Yeah, they are. Which, huh? Come on. Connor Hayward. There we go. 4th down, game over. What did I say? Did I say fourth down? First down. First down, game over. She get her first down, game over. That timeout worked. I feel like that timeout, everyone was on the same page there. The ball was going right at Cam Sutton. Good job. Wow, Jets lost again. First and 10, 2 minutes, 38 seconds. At the Bengals, 46. We hand it off to Najee for about a yard or two. And we're just going to let the clock run out to the 2-minute warning. So I'm trying to think of what our strategy is here. It's gonna be 2nd and 7. Do you just run it 3 times? How much time is going to come off the clock if you run it 3 times and don't get the first? Would it be like a minute? You'd be punting it to them with a minute? I don't like that. I want to get the first down here, I think. I think I just want to get the first down. It'll be a minute 20. That just feels like too much time. It feels like too much time for us to not give Russ a chance on like 3rd down, like some type of passing play. Just close it out. You got the ball in your hands. Let the offense close it out. Give them a chance on one play. That's what I'm saying. Chris Ayers, I agree. He says, need the first down, want to close it out on our own. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Richard Arbiza, would you like them to go for it on 4th and under 5? No. 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 It's too short of a field, I feel like. Cap 10. I bet Fields comes out. He might. Unfortunately, he might. I don't like that. Ride or die with Russ, man. I don't know how to feel about this defense. It's just so up and down. Steeler 4L plays. His defense has been getting exposed a few weeks in a row. Then it's like we got those turnovers, though. Got the turnovers. We kind of had the game wrapped up. Early 4th quarter, we're up 3 scores. But then defense gives up back-to-back scoring drives where it felt way too easy. So I don't know what to think about this defense. I don't know how to grade them. Said I was grading them on a curve, but then freaking 31 points is 31 points. That's not good, no matter who you're playing. Got a bunch of penalties, JPJ penalties. Just close it out, man. Close it out right here. Who's in? All right, Russ is in. 2nd and 7. Got some heavy personnel in there, multiple tight ends. Russ under center. At the Bengals 44. Takes the snap, pitches to Najee. Najee picks up 3. Flag on the play. No. Bro, is this going to stop the clock too? Pruitt. Where's the face mask? Was that hold? I was paying too much attention to the face mask. Was that even a good call? They declined it. That's interesting on the decline. If you accept it, does that stop the clock? Now we got Fields in another third and 4 scenario, third downs. Actually, yeah, another third and 4 scenario. And it's just 3 weeks in a row we have Fields in there for the last drive to close out the game. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Fields takes the snap. Game. I love the Fields plays. You got to love them. Oh, man, 28 just got burned on that. He's a rookie, yeah. He got burned. Fields. So we went on Fields plays, 1 of 2. That's perfect use of the Fields plays. Win the game on 3rd down. That's the perfect use of it right there. Not how we did it last week. Man, what a team. What a team win. What a team. Russ going for over 400. Fields picking up the first down, 3rd and 4 to close it out. Everyone getting involved on offense, the running backs, receivers. Hell, everyone had big catches. Everyone had big plays, big moments. Skoranek, obviously he was good in the run game, blocking, but he had that 1 catch for 20 yards. Calvin Austin had a touchdown, a couple nice catches, but then he got knocked out of the game. Cordell Patterson had some catches, also had some decent runs. Freiermuth, Jalen Warren, Najee Harris, Van Jefferson had that catch at the end of the game for 43. Everyone got involved, man. Just an overall team win. Yeah, would I have liked for us to give up less than 31 points? Sure, but it's about getting these dubs, man. And we look good, man. This again, looks like a team. I don't think we're going to be playing offenses like this that often. I do think of the Bengals and what they got going and how Burrow's playing is a step above the rest of the league. I can't even say the same thing about Mahomes. Like, Mahomes and the Chiefs aren't putting up points at this type of clip. Ravens, I'm not as worried about their offense as I am Bengals. So we just got another game closer to the Bengals being out of the playoffs here, but they're 4-8. We got to play one more time in the regular season. I guess why I'm bringing all this up is like, all right, if this is the worst for our defense, I guess I can live with it because we got out of the stadium with a dub, and I don't think we're going to be playing any more offenses like the Bengals. Ryan McPherson, this is a good way to look at it. My takeaway is our offense outperformed theirs. Yeah, we did. That's a great point. It's a great point. Offense outperformed theirs, and our defense outperformed theirs too. Special teams, you know what? I guess you got to give them the tip of the cap there because of the field goal block. But we recovered the onside kick. We did fine on special teams. It was just that block. That was a hiccup. But all right, I'm out of here. I got to head over to Bleach Report, guys. Stop through over there, and then I will see you guys. I mean, you'll see me with content and stuff throughout the course of the week. But I want to get back on the gaming. That might be this week. Me doing this video, this live stream on the Deke 2 channel may have opened the door. So you might see me playing some Madden this week. I'm out of here. Stay chilling. Peace.